Hello and welcome everyone to East versus West Arm Wrestling. My name is Pradeep and alongside me is Mr. Engin Terzi. How are you doing, brother?
I'm tired, but happy,
Yeah, event
happy
is
that
near. You should be tired.
I mean
You
both,
should be tired. The event is
both,
very,
both, both
very near.
things. And now I'm tired, and I have imagined the next 16 days,
Yeah.
and then people are asking me like, "Engin, are you gonna put in your events?" I can't even go training today. I was gonna train. Remember, I told you that I was gonna train, so that's why we didn't do this earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did like the meeting with YouTube meeting with Dave Chef and Hermes. I just couldn't go and train.
Mhm.
Even if you train, you don't have motivation for training. I have motivation to organize the event, but I just can't have the same desire for focusing as an athlete and organizer at the same time. It's very hard.
And it is going to be even more difficult for you in the future as the East versus West gets even more bigger.
I need to figure out something. I need to make a gym in my home. At least I won't have to go and come back.
Yeah, some time will be saved. So, guys, this interview will be 10 short questions about East versus West 5. I hope you're going to enjoy it. But still, if there are some questions left in your mind, please ask them in the comment section and we will be glad to answer them. So, again, first question, the basic details, when and where is the event?
The event will be in Istanbul, and then November 19th.
All right, November 19th, Istanbul. So, what exactly is the name of the place, the hall, auditorium? Where are the matches being conducted?
We keep it to ourselves.
All right. Okay. This is why I thought I never knew about
No,
it.
I
Like,
mean, people can reach me privately, and then yeah, yeah,
okay. Okay.
because that this is a pay-per-view event. Often, I mean, in fact, there is a limited number of the spectators. Like
Yeah.
we have probably will have about 150 invitational Turkish people from here, and then for the people who are coming from outside, of course, they are all way coming, you understand? And then, yeah, and then they will be allowed. But which is like, will be almost half and half, some, you know,
Mm.
people from here and then some they come. But this is pay-per-view event, and it is very, very hard. I mean, I don't say anything, but some people just, the phone gets up like this. So we kindly tell them to leave the venue because we warned at the beginning. So this is
Mhm.
a pay-per-view event, and then you pay. And I don't have solution for that. So I mean, it's what it is. Yeah. But if anyone is interested, they can come and
Okay.
then sorry, they can reach me through email or something.
And you can then visit as a spectator in person at the venue, which is amazing. The second question would be, other than this, personally visiting, where can we purchase the pay-per-view and how can we watch it?
We can get the pay-per-view from Core Sports, and they can find on Core Sports website, also on social media. Often John Burzing, Devon and other stars are sharing. I am sharing. They can check my YouTube channel community page, and or under the videos on the description they can find on East versus West YouTube channel that we just started and together, and there also they can find.
Mhm. So I would also like to ask an important question about the timing of the event, which is always confusing about arm wrestling events. I've always seen till the last date, even when there are just couple of hours remaining to the event, people are always asking when is the event, when is the event. So what exactly do you remember different time zones like when the match is going to happen?
I mean, I don't know the many different time zones, but with the
Yeah.
local time, it will be 8 p.m. Istanbul time, which is 1 p.m. Eastern time, like around New York area. You understand? It is 1 p.m. afternoon, 1 p.m. So it is four different time zone in US. So 1 p.m. and then the next one is gonna be 12 a.m., 11 a.m., and 10 a.m. to the California side. And for Australia, I think Australia has more than one time zone, and I think they are 7 hours ahead.
Mhm.
So it is gonna be. early in the morning for them.
Right. So my third question would be, there are many ways to support an event. We are going to buy the pay-per-view for sure, and all of the viewers who are watching this video will also purchase the pay-per-view hopefully. But what else can we buy about East versus West? From East versus West website, is it ready yet? Like straps, tables, VIP spots?
East versus West website will be ready tomorrow, most likely tomorrow. And in fact, we offered a signed T-shirt. The T-shirt will be signed, and we tried to even limit it 250 T-shirts. We were kind of late to end the GoFundMe. We ended up 269 T-shirts, so I can't really ask athletes to sign their 300-400 T-shirts. So we had to finish it. But most likely, we are gonna offer 20 table covers. The arm wrestling table cover. There will be the design of the with athletes pictures on it, and athletes will sign. Also, we will have Denis Chiplenko, Levan Saginashvili, Gary Goodrich, and myself also. We will sign as well. So 20 of them we are planning to offer to the fans, and so they can cover their arm wrestling table with this one.
All
We
right.
will ship. Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as the website is up, guys, the link to the website will be in the description. So how many matches are there in total? Because sometimes it can get confusing for the viewers because new matches are getting added, and unfortunately in this event few matches got cancelled as well. So how many matches do we have planned right now, and how many of them are left and right-handed matches?
The matches, like the match didn't cancel, but the one of the athletes got injured. We replaced it.
Replaced.
So we can say that way as well, as you said.
Yeah.
15 matches.
For some time it feels like it is cancelled, then you come up with a new opponent and then you
Yeah,
announce the
yeah. I
match.
mean, normally I come back, like whenever I say a match is canceled,
Already with a
like,
replacement.
I come with replacement. I say this
Mhm.
guy got injured, and I replace with this one because I take action before giving the news. So
Mhm.
whatever I offer this match to the fans. So if the match is canceled, my first duty is not to tell them, oh, the match canceled, this guy is getting injured, but my first duty is to find
Replacement.
a good opponent for that, and then tell them, hey guys, this happened. It's not under my control. It's not under anybody's control, an injury or something. And so, but this is the replacement. I say the only time that I was late, it was because of Devon, because there was some like hard to, I mean, know if it was gonna come or not. I didn't want to say. I was totally out of hope. Devon wanted to come. I wanted him to come. The conditions didn't allow him, and then we figure out some uh, alternative plans, and then they fortunately had chance to change the date of his son's surgery. And while we are talking about it, I wish a successful surgery and a speedy recovery for
Yeah.
his son, and my best wishes to the Larat family about that one. So, but I mean, replacements, as you following arm wrestling,
Hmm.
the replacements are as good as the
Amazing.
original.
Amazing. So to answer the question, there are 15 matches, I think, right?
15 matches, yeah.
Yeah. And left-handed matches, how many of them are left-handed?
The left hand matches, I think four of them. Artem
Morozov.
Morozov
Right.
and Hermes Gasparini. And then we have Georgi Dizaranov with mm, Wagner
Wagner.
Bortalato. Yeah. And then we have Zurab Tavberiz and Oleg
Oleg
Petrenko.
Petrenko.
And what was the fourth one? I think there was one more, but um, I just couldn't. The guy who has a left arm match will be very upset with me but my mind is just incredibly tired,
This
incredibly tired. Just
this can
I
happen
don't
when
know.
you set up 15 matches. It can happen.
No, I mean normally I would just like breathe each of them, but this time I don't know why I just couldn't remember. Maybe there was three.
Yeah.
Anyway, so these are the ones. Yeah.
And fifth question, how many of them are title matches? Some of like
Uh,
Hermes
the-
Gasparini. Hermes Gasparini was confused. Why isn't his match a title match? I think you made some interim title for that. So how many title matches?
Okay, the Hermes will be pulling two title matches. One is left arm with Artem Morozov. The other one is Dave Chaffee, which is interim world title. And then we will have Devon versus Evgeny Prudnik, which is a heavyweight world title match. And then we have 85 kilo world title match between Daniel Prokopchuk and David Samusha. These are the ones that we will have. But people are asking how will Hermes be fresh after he pulled Morozov, but he's not gonna pull Morozov first. He's gonna pull Dave Chaffee first. And people may say that okay, but he will be tired against Morozov because he had the Dave Chaffee right arm match. No, his opponent Morozov will also have a very tough match, which is
Yeah.
Revaz Lutidze. So conditions will be very near.
Hmm. I think the
Also,
fact.
Hermes himself asked me to set him a left arm match as well
Right.
at the beginning. Later, I asked him. Normally he was replaced with Morozov. He got injury, and then Morozov also got injured, and not Morozov, Tobias. Tobias got
Tobias.
injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about it, and this is what it is.
Yeah. I think the fourth match that you may have been thinking about could have been the Prudnik versus Prudnik versus Dadikian match that got cancelled. Maybe that was in your mind when you counted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that was yeah.
So you already mentioned few of the guests that will be signing the t-shirts. So how many special VIP guests in arm wrestling are coming to attend the event?
Oh yeah, we also offer the VIP. Yeah, there is. In fact, there was 12 already. We
Yeah.
were gonna limit with 10, but when some people suddenly start asking, and then they were like, and then it was up to uh, 13 or 12 or something. But the one guy unfortunately got injured. He even sent me the pictures of it. I said, no, you don't need to send me a picture or something. Your health is much. He kind of like, sorry, I told you I was gonna come. I said, just don't worry about it. He broke his
Mhm.
leg and he's still trying to explain
Yeah.
to me why he cannot come. I mean, come on, man. Just your health is more important than anything else. At least about arm wrestling. It's more
Mhm.
important than
Mhm.
arm wrestling.
And about arm wrestling guests like Levan Saginashvili is coming, Denis Siplankov, Gary Goodrich, Alex Kordecha, Gennady Kvikwinia. I think I'm missing one. There were six.
Very Osman is coming. Arif Ethem is coming.
More.
All those are
Yeah, more than six. More than six. Will be an
yeah.
amazing event.
All of them are just champion athletes, world champions.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the
Just let me think. Gary is world champion. Waf world champion. Levan is world champion. Gennady is world champion. Kurdecha didn't compete the Waf, I think. Ferid is world champion. Arif is world champion. And Dennis also won Zloty and what's that's A1 event and yeah, some world title in the super matches.
yeah. So now the big question, Devon Laird is competing at your event now against Evgeny Prudnik, as we can see in this poster. What is the main event of East versus West 5? I ask this question because I don't think I have ever seen a super match card where Devon is competing and he's not the main event. I don't think I've seen that.
It is gonna be the main event. It's gonna be the last match. In fact, John. Normally, in my every event of mine that John participated, John is the last match. But John himself wrote me from WhatsApp, and he said, "Engin, can I ask you something favor?" I said, "Okay, yeah." He says, when you put me the last match, I can't enjoy watching the other matches that I would like to enjoy because of the stress of the event, this and this. Is it possible me to put the beginning? I said, not beginning, but maybe we can put you to the middle. So, and then he's gonna be like ninth match or something, that he's gonna watch the Revas versus Morozo, Cobra versus Haidar, and Matt Mask versus Sandris, and Dave Chappie versus Hermes, Morozo versus Hermes, and Devon versus Prudnik matches. He just wants to see it and enjoy the event, So I think it's gonna be ninth match here. So
Hmm. So my eighth question was how difficult it is for you to deal with injuries and cancellations of matches, and you already kind of answered that in detail. So I'm going to change the question, and right now I would ask you to guess or give a prediction. Which match do you think is going to be the match of the night, like the closest match, like the match between Ron Bath and Zurav Tabaridze, or Jerry versus Gennady? Just a guess.
You never,
Just
you
a
never
guess.
know that. But if you never know that, you never know that because like many of them like has possibility to turn that way. I mean, these guys are very close to each other, so you don't know how close it is. You don't know which direction they are gonna go. So, like for example, before Rambet versus Zurab, who expected? So
Mm,
just tell me. If I would ask people, I would just say that maybe 1 out of 100 people would
yeah,
say that much. And especially, like for example, Dave Chaffee versus Laletin. It was
yeah,
a great match. But we both know that they like to take advantage, and
yeah,
once they win, and then I mean, but the match somehow ended up like a war. I mean,
yeah.
we didn't expect it. We thought that one would topple the other one, and then I mean, like I would never expect Laletin to show that kind of resistance that far from the pad.
Hmm.
And it did, and you never expected Dave to go to transition to dead with shoulder pressure, but so I mean you still learn, that you still
Yeah.
learn. I have been playing for 30 years and I look at it, wow. So what my experience tells me, you're not to be sure about anything.
Mhm. I agree. And people are saying similar kind of things about the Hermes versus Dave Chaffee match as well. That match can end quickly either way. But maybe we are going to see another similar match where it is a war. Hopefully, hopefully. So the next question, I think this is about it for East versus West 5. When can we expect the next event, and how many matches are you ha- planning for that East versus West 6 event?
Oh, 6 7, yeah.
Yeah.
It is January. It
Okay.
may be a 2 days event,
Okay.
but somehow it may turn to 1 day event. So I haven't decided, but looks like January 21st, January 22nd.
Mhm. Okay, 2 day event, and how many matches again? I know you're not going to stop before 20 this time.
Minimum 10 matches.
Yeah, 20
The
at least.
reason that I am doing this is because like like I don't want athletes to wait like half years to be
Hmm.
set. So I just try to set as many as possible. I can make an incredible card. Just put it there, one event, 10 matches, 12 matches, you know, and and then whenever I realize that, the ones that will be left outside, I'm like, okay, you just try to push your limits and put as many as possible so that the fans will see more matches and then we will have more answers,
Hmm.
who is better than who, instead of waiting one more event, because one more event, the ones that in the previous ones will want to also compete there as well. So how are you gonna make a room? You understand? So I kind of push my limits, So I don't know, just I can't explain why I'm doing this.
Hmm. And again, final question. This is something that you are doing for us, and we hope that you keep on doing these great East versus West events and give us fans opportunity to watch and do something around it financially as well. And what can us fans of the sport, fans of East versus West arm wrestling, do to support the event, do to support you, to return? Maybe returning a favor is not a good word, but just to support the event.
I mean, they can buy pay-per-view, and I mean, they need to understand something. I'm not a rich guy.
Hmm.
I'm not a rich guy. The first event that I organized, let me count. I organized with the money, uh, which is 20 times more than my own money.
Hmm.
You understand the point? I had to borrow from there
Borrow
and
money.
there and there and there and there. You understand? Whatever I had, 20 times more money. So I mean, to be able to organize like the support, many of these athletes, they don't get paid as much as they should or they deserve. Arm wrestling can't stay there forever, these athletes. So even with the same amount of matches, the expenses will go more because You understand? Arm wrestling is growing. Like there is no athletes in UFC or other things that for a few $1,000. I don't know, maybe their level, but the best athletes, I don't think they are just
Yeah.
getting like 5,000, 7,000, 2,000. Understand? I don't think so. So if you want to make this sport grow, we also increase what we are paying to the athletes as well. Understand? For this, we need to, of course, I'm trying to find sponsors too, and but it's very limited. And I am also trying to, people are thinking that somebody wrote that Engin is greedy. This. I am trying to cover the event. I'm covered to be honest. I don't want to say numbers. It's against the contract, but contract that I have with the streaming company. But I mean, the pay-per-view
Mm.
doesn't cover the event.
Mm.
So what I just say that just please be against the pirates,
Yeah.
the streaming and this. Those people, they are harming arm wrestling.
Mm.
They are enemy of arm wrestling. They are enemy of the athletes. That's true, because more it is watch view, more there will be money coming, and then more the athletes will be paid, and then more quality events will be uh, served to do. So there is nothing that it's you can. I mean, just I put the videos some days after that to do social media. They can wait if they don't have money. I mean, do you think it's fair? Someone who pay money to watch it, and then the other one is watching in a
Yeah.
pirate streaming. Do you think it's fair to those guys who are paying?
Of course
No.
not. Of course not.
No. So what I am just saying that we need to have that kind of integrity to be against this kind of people. They they try to do this kind of streaming, and while someone like me literally killing myself to set all these events, and I'm not doing this for myself. Like
Yeah.
big of this subject. You are
Yeah.
my friend. So I want them to be against this, so that way we can grow the sport. We can go bigger and bigger and bigger. So they need
Yeah.
to be against this kind of. The community should say that hey guys, what you are doing is wrong. I understand that you may not have money to watch this. I understand. You can wait 3 days, 4 days, and then watch it. Don't do this. Don't
Mm.
do this, because if Engin cannot cover this event, eventually he's gonna stop organizing.
Yeah.
Engin is not million, and if Engin had so much money, I mean, he would share with the poor people. You understand what I'm saying? So we need to do this all together. Engin will take risk, and the community will support. So we will make it all together. I'm not telling people to you need to buy or something, but at least don't do those kind of
Yeah.
illegal things. And then I mean, there will always be people like that, but the community should say you are enemy, enemy of this sport, enemy of these events, enemy of the athletes who are trying to make more money. Because as I said, more money will come, more I will pay to the athletes.
Mm.
Understand?
Yeah.
Athletes have been supporting these events too. They know that we are growing. They are being part of it. You know what my point is. You know what. And I also want to thank to everyone who supports these events by buying pay-per-view. And I also thank everyone who cannot buy pay-per-view but still supports the event. They don't have to buy it. Nobody has to buy it. Not everybody can afford, especially people from the East. I understand that part. But
Mm.
wait a few days and then
Mm.
watch, but
Watch it
not
for. Yeah.
live. Don't watch those things. It's not right thing to do. That's
Yeah.
that's my point.
Yeah. So guys,
And I'm
please,
not asking for myself. I'm not asking for this
for the
myself.
sport.
I'm asking this to grow the sport and
Mm.
to help the athletes more. As you
Mm.
see, Pradeep,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do everything possible to fulfill dreams. You understand?
Mm.
When and people are asking me, "Oh, thank this." My biggest reward. You know what's my biggest reward? When something is good, great happening, and then when I read those comments, they appreciate, and then I'm like, yeah, they appreciate. You understand?
Yeah. And those comments will keep on coming, the positive ones. So Guys, please purchase the pay-per-view, report the pirate streams, and subscribe to the channel. East versus West Arm Wrestling is the new channel. It is already doing really great. 3,000 subscribers, more than that in less than 3 weeks, which is amazing. And if you think Engin is greedy, maybe Engin is greedy, but his greed is only for the growth of arm wrestling. Engin is greedy for growing arm wrestling, not for himself, and we should be very, very thankful for that. So thank you very much for having giving me the opportunity. And of course, it is for your channel, but I got to talk to you. But thank you very much for that.
You're gonna put this on East vs West channel?
Yeah, of course, it is for that.
Okay. So it's not for your channel, not
No,
Arm
no,
Wrestling News.
no, no,
Okay.
no.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought it was for your channel. Thank you,
Thank you.
my
In the
friend.
beginning, I got
Thank you.
confused. I was about to say welcome to our wrestling news. Then I corrected it. Thanks again. Bye.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.